Hey there friends, I hope you're doing good today. And in today's vid, I wanted to do a video about Libero. And if you're not aware, they actually have some new things coming out pretty soon. In fact, in the next few days, which are hopefully gonna help the price, help the protocol, and expand the ecosystem of this self-rebasing token. If you're unaware of what Libero is, it's a rebasing token, which means it's a token that automatically self-compounds in your wallet. So all you need to do is hold it in your wallet, and then each day when you wake up and check it, you're going to have a few more tokens. The issue that rebasing tokens have is that the inflation can get dramatically out of control. But Libero has thought of something which is quite unique that no other type of rebasing token has done to address the problem of inflation, but also to give a whole crap ton of utility to the token. Before I get into that, just a reminder, this isn't financial advice, so please always do your own research before you jump into any projects to make sure it's the right project for you. Libero has announced a new token which is going to be launched in about 4 days, and this new token is called Libera, which is the new name for wrapped Libero. If you're not sure what a wrapped token is, let me quickly explain. So basically, if you wrap a token, you're able to take that token and use it on a different blockchain. For example, Bitcoin can only be used on the Bitcoin blockchain. All you can do with Bitcoin is buy and sell it. But if you wrap Bitcoin, it means you can take the value of that Bitcoin and then you can use it on, say, the Ethereum network in Uniswap, put it into a liquidity pool, and start earning different types of tokens from that liquidity pool. So in other words, it allows you to actually use the token for something. So Libero wants to do the same thing with its token. It wants to wrap it so it has more utility and you can use it in more places. For example, if we wrap our Libero and get the Libera token, now we will be able to put our Libera token into liquidity pools, so we can start earning things like BNB or BUSD just from wrapping our Libero. And also what's amazing with this is that the Libera token, it's still self-compounding. It's still a self-rebasing token, but it's doing it inside itself. So essentially what's happening is you're getting passive income from the liquidity pool if you're staking your Libera, and the value of the Libera is also growing inside the liquidity pool. So essentially you're getting double rewards. You're getting rewards from the liquidity pool and you're getting rewards from the fact that the value of the Libera token is going up every half an hour because of the self-rebasing. Another really big thing which makes the Libera token so unique, you can list it on centralized exchanges. This means it's going to be the first self-rebasing token to be listed on a centralized exchange. And the significance of this is because that's where the vast amount of traders are, and that's where the vast amount of volume actually happens. So that means that a lot more people are going to be buying and selling it. And obviously that's going to have positive impacts on the protocol and the price of the token in theory. Obviously the price of Libero isn't amazing at the moment. In fact, it's gone down quite a lot. And one of the main reasons for that is because it's an inflationary token and there is no limit on the amount of tokens that can be minted. So in other words, it can just keep going on forever and ever and ever. The great thing about having the Libera token is that now the protocol is going to be able to control the inflation, and it's actually going to make it a deflationary token. So essentially what this means is a self-rebasing token which is deflationary. Some of the deflationary measures with the Libera token is a 5% buy tax, a 16% sell tax. There's also a 30% wrapping tax if you want to wrap your Libero into Libera. And also there's a 25% burn tax on all the cells of Libera, which means despite the value of the token constantly going up, it is actually going to be a deflationary token. To also help with the price and stop any runaway sort of panic sell-offs and stuff like that, they've got a circuit breaker, which is automatically built into the contract where if the price drops by 1% in 1 hour, the contract will automatically add a 25% sell tax for an hour to basically try and allow people to have a bit of time so they can try and make a more informed decision about if they actually want to sell or not. There's 4 ways of essentially getting value and getting money from the Libera token. And they are: 1, it's self-rebasing, so the value is naturally going to go up anyway. Two, you can stake it in liquidity pools so you can earn rewards such as BNB or BUSD. Number three, it's deflationary, which means in theory, over time, the price is naturally going to go up anyway. And also you can put it into the Libera bank, which is going to give you sort of extra boost rewards if you want to lock your tokens up in there. So that raises the question of, should you buy Libero while it's super cheap and then wrap it to potentially a token which is going to have a lot more worth and pay the 30% wrapping tax? Or should you just wait for the Libera token to come straight out, which is going to have a sell price of 95 cents per Libera? I don't know the answer to this. And the reason I don't know the answer to this is because I don't know how many Libero tokens go into one Libera token. So obviously there are a lot of benefits from doing the Libera token, but what about any potential drawbacks? Like what are the bad things that could potentially happen here? Well, the first one I think is that this is an entirely new thing. Nobody's ever thought of this ever in the history of the world ever. So is that going to be a good thing or a bad thing? It could go either way, because when you think about it, when Drip first came out, that was a brand new thing, and that's been going really well and really solidly, and I think now people can trust in Drip. But when you think about something on the flip side of that, which is sort of the runaway rewards that's happened with a lot of the node projects, which are obviously very new as well, that is a thing which isn't so good, and that's something that they're still trying to figure out. So with this Libera token, which side of the coin is that going to land on with this? There's also the issue as well, which sort of runs across, I think, all of crypto in general when it comes to projects, is that projects only have value if we think that they have value. And so the issue with that is that hype builds value, but then once the hype is gone, the value goes. So now what do you do with the token after that? So you got to think about, well, how do projects actually build value? In my opinion, there's two ways that they can do that. One of them is, what do you actually get from the project? And has the project proven its quality? To answer that for Libero, what you get from the project is you get a self-rebasing token and you get passive rewards. So obviously you get some kind of income, but has it proven its quality yet? You know, has it done as advertised for long enough that people are going to be able to trust it? Is it going to be able to live up to it? Are the devs going to be able to make sure that, yes, this is a solid protocol, and if you buy into this, you know what you're going to get? So I think that if they can introduce this stuff and it is going to do what they say they do, you can stake, you can actually get BNB rewards, it is going to be deflationary, the price is actually going to go up or at least stabilize, then these are obviously all really good things. And then all they'll have to do is just make sure that happens week after week. Obviously, only time is going to tell with this, and I don't know what's going to happen with it. So my friends, what do you think about the new Libera token and the self-rebasing, the fact that they can finally list a self-rebasing token on a centralized exchange, that it's not going to be inflationary, you know, all the deflationary measures that they've got, the potential value? What do you think about that and the current price of Libero at the moment and the whole ecosystem, the project? Are you in it? Are you staking? Are you locking? What are you doing? Would love to know. Please leave a comment, and until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.